What if I told you? Some people have spent millions not to buy a racehorse, but just to name one. A few words, carefully chosen, imprinted on the identity of a creature bred for speed, power, and destiny. In the elite world of horse racing, a name is never just a name. It's a brand, a legacy, sometimes a joke, sometimes a fortune. But behind every iconic name lies a secret system filled with strange rules, surprising stories, and stakes higher than you might think. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the weird, wealthy world of naming racehorses, names that defied logic and taste. Let's begin where all good mysteries do, with the absurd. Consider this. There's a real racehorse named Hoof Hearted. Now say that out loud. Faster. Hoof Hearted. That's right. Or how about ARRRR, a name that forced track announcers to shout like drunken pirates every time the horse ran. And coming down the stretch, it's ARRRR. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There was Bofa D's Nuts, there was Ha Ha Ha, there was Odor in the Court, Panty Raid, Clyde Van Dusen, Big Tits, and the now infamous Good. Most of these names were submitted with a wink. Some snuck past the naming committees due to clever wordplay. Others, well, may have slipped through during a tired Tuesday at the Jockey Club. But how? Surely there are rules, right? The secret rulebook. Yes, there are rules, and a lot of them. The Jockey Club, which oversees thoroughbred naming in North America, exists to keep the chaos in check. A horse's name must be 18 characters or fewer, including spaces and punctuation. No more than 7 syllables, no numbers unless spelled out, and absolutely no vulgar, offensive, or suggestive language. It gets stricter. You can't name a horse after a living celebrity without permission. No commercial brands like Ferrari. And names of Hall of Fame champions or recent stars? Completely off limits. Even sound-alikes can get rejected. If Fast Thunder is taken, don't bother with Fast Thunder. Each year, owners submit thousands of names plus 5 backups because rejection is common. Still, the crafty find loopholes. Some use foreign words, others invent entirely new ones. And a lucky few just happen to be first. So why fight so hard for a name? Because in racing, the right name can mean everything. The $1 million label. When you place a bet, you don't memorize pedigrees. You look at a name. It's the first hook, a signal. Sometimes a hint at greatness or a clever disguise. Take Fusaichi Pegasus. Mythical, majestic, expensive, and fittingly so. Bought for $4 million by Japanese businessman Fusao Sekiguchi. The name combined Fusao, Ichi, meaning number 1, and the winged horse of legend. He won the Kentucky Derby, then sold for a staggering $70 million in stud rights. The name carried weight, royalty, destiny. Zenyatta was different. Named after a rock album by The Police, it was strange, hypnotic, perfect for a mare who moved like a shadow and closed like thunder. And then there's Seabiscuit, a name that seemed almost silly, until it came to symbolize grit, defiance, and hope during the Great Depression. These weren't just names. They were stories. Stories that still echo through the sport. When a name makes, or breaks, a career. In racing, names don't just serve the horse, they serve the business. A great name attracts investors, sells merchandise, sticks in the minds of bettors scanning the field. A bad one? It can kill excitement before the first stride. Picture a Derby hopeful named Wet Carpet or Mildly Adequate. Even if it's fast, who's betting on that? That's why top owners hire marketing firms to craft names. They analyze trends, blend sire and dam names, and test how it sounds when shouted in a photo finish. Because when a name is called down the stretch, it has to mean something. Strange origins and ancient legends. Some names echo far beyond the racetrack. Take Far Lap, the Australian legend. His name came from a Thai word for lightning. It sounded strange until he blazed through nearly every major race in Australia and New Zealand, then died mysteriously in America. Or Incitatus, the favorite horse of Roman Emperor Caligula. Legend says he loved him so much, he planned to make him a consul and a Roman senator. Maybe a myth, maybe not. But it shows how, for centuries, the horse has been more than an athlete. It's a symbol, a creature worthy of reverence and a name to match. The art of the name. Naming a racehorse is both science and art. It's a gamble in itself, a prediction of destiny. You could play it safe, choose a simple, dignified name. Or you could roll the dice and pick something outrageous, funny, or cryptic. But once it's submitted, approved, and announced, it's permanent. If the horse rises to glory, the name will echo through racing history. If it fails, the name vanishes, forgotten like so many others. And that's the allure, the mystery. Behind every great horse is a story. And often, that story begins with 6 syllables and 18 characters or less. So, would you pay $1 million just to name a horse? Share your answer in the comments. And if you crave more untold stories from the hidden world of elite racing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next chapter.